Hi guys, welcome back for another episode of the Spring Around, which is a hop from channel to channel, put together by my friend Priscilla from Release the Craftin. I believe that April from Pink Oddbird goes the day before me, and I think Belle from Bellaboo Creations goes the day after me. So today my prompt was garden, and again, trying to just make these things with odds and ends, like scraps from my craft space and my leftovers and my stash, because it's just ephemera and you don't want to like make huge amounts of stuff. Like, you don't want to cut into a brand new piece of paper for ephemera. Nonetheless, my prompt today was garden. So what I have done is I took a piece of watercolor paper and I had created this stencil. I don't know if you can even see it, if it's showing up on my Cricut, because I've now found out you can cut, overhead projector sheets into stencils. And I used it on this piece of watercolor paper. I used distressed oxides. I used worn lipstick, my tried and true favorite, Mermaid Lagoon, and this one is Shaded Lilac, and this one that looks browny greeny, I just used the regular old vintage photo, but when it merged in with like the blue, it turned a little greeny. I kind of like that. I think it looked cool. Thought it added to the spring flair. And this is a piece of graphic 45 paper that was in my stash, and I like this side. When I'm done, I'm probably just going to put some tea stain paper on the back. So I cut this so that I could use it as a background, because I really, really like the way that turned out. I like the way the stencil turned out, and I like the way the gradient turned out for the oxide. So yeah, that is what my base is going to be. And again, garden theme. So I think this looks a little floral. There's a leaf up here. These look like stylized mandala type flowers. This is a rubber stamp I got in, I think, a Your Creative Studios box, which I then embossed and painted with my tried and true new favorite thing, my watercolor pencils, and then just, use my paintbrush and some water to make it spread out. These are some pieces of lace that I had just thrown in from my stash, as well as this one. This was a tea card booklet that I had a page from in my stash, and the tea cards were all removed from the page. It was basically just tore up in garbage. But this particular illustration was on it, and I thought that the color matched very well, so I'm going to choose to use that. And here is a ticket I got from one of my last unboxings of Your Creative Studios, which I just did a couple days ago. There's also a label that says In the Garden, which I created with my Cricut, and I'm going to insert a little video in the middle of this of how I did that. Just the machine cutting it out and printing it. It literally took me like 5 minutes to make this in Cricut Design Space. So let's just see what we can throw together with this. Hoping that this will be a very quick procedure. And yeah, so let's see what we can make happen. I think I'm going to ink the edge of this with some vintage photo because it doesn't seem to be standing out very much. And yeah, also that will pull in the color from this ticket. So let's do that real quick. I'm debating whether I should ink the whole outside of the tag. I think I probably am going to, just because this is now going to have a kind of vintagey flair, and I feel like the whole thing should perhaps have a vintagey flair then. So let's do that real quick. If you hear that hollow noise when I go like this, my desk, which is new, is it has like a metal tubey frame, and it just seems to echo very strangely because there's like shelves underneath it. I don't know why, because the shelves are full, but at any rate. And I'm also going to ink this around the edges. Again, I may fast forward through this, put on a little music, depending on how long this actually takes in the video, because I know this is like watching paint dry, but it does make a big difference in the look of things. See, that looks just so much more vintage now. All right, so let's figure out what we're going to do. This is my new Barely Art glue, which I'm trying out, and I'm finding that I like a lot. Again, I just don't know if any glue is worth these kind of prices, especially now that I have the bottle and the tip, because that seems to be the part that makes everything wonderful with these glues, is this precision tip. I don't know. I'm going to try and see if I can refill it with like Aleene's tacky glue that's been watered down or something. Just, I don't know. I need a cheaper kind of idea to do that. Okay, so there we go. That's down, and I do like that a lot more now that it has been aged a bit, shall we say. And let me see. Let's get some layers going here. I think that this is probably going to be my main focal point. So let me figure out where I'm going to lay that down. Yeah. Put this ticket up here. Yeah, like that. Perhaps no, that covers up the dragonfly. We can't do that. Okay, that's not a good idea. Maybe, okay, we'll use this lace as a tab at the top. And this spot looks rather empty, so let's put that there. Put the lace to tie that together. Ooh, I like the way this is. I like where this is going. I don't want to cover that up. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we can scoot this around real quick. See what we can come up with in the garden. And how's that look? I like it. Let's glue some stuff down. Okay. Hope I remember where everything came from. Right. One of the things about this glue is it grabs really fast. There's no time for monkeying around and moving stuff, so that's why I'm kind of laying stuff out ahead of time, because normally I would just, move it around to where I want it to be versus where it ends up. I'm not going to tuck that down until I put the ticket down, because I want it to overlap that a bit. I think. I think. Okay, I like that positioning right there. And then we're going to glue. Maybe slide this down a little if it's still fluid. Not so much fluid. Come on. Okay. Okay. So I like a little space between that and the top. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's nice. I like that. We're going to put our little in the garden tag up here. Down a little, yeah. I want to be able to read that, so this is going to have to be tilted a bit. I want to place that so I can still read the words on my tag in the garden. This is really pretty. I think I got this from Jen at Dreams ETC. She had some lace bundles that I purchased one of. These colors are very springy. Oh, I may have to use fabric glue on that. I don't think that's going to stay. Let me put that on there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to stick because it's dry already and it wasn't stuck down. Interesting. It's so interesting how some glues work better than others. There's a great big blue glue glob there. Okay. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Okay. Got glue all over my fingers. Okay, now let's use the Fabri-Tac on this one because it's also going on fabric. Go place that at an angle. Perhaps, there we go. I like that positioning a little bit better. And let's see if I can find a piece of paper for the back. I think I want to tear this with my tear ruler. So let's do that. Oh, that's a bit more torn than we had anticipated. Yeah, I need that piece, so let me tear this side. And we will tape a little bit. And tape the bottom a little bit. smaller than I would have liked it to been. Perhaps so I can attach that piece back on. Let's see. Alrighty. Glue it down. I thought about inking around this as well, but I think because I'm leaving the pattern in the back and this is so plain, it will be okay. I don't think it will be a problem. I think I'm going to glue this little piece down here to keep that additionally finished. Gives it a bit of rustic appeal as well. And I know this is a short one, but I think as far as the requirement for a garden themed ephemera, this one seems complete. So here is the back and here's the front of our final piece, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope you're enjoying the series that Priscilla put together, and taking good care of yourself and being kind to others, being careful out there, and yeah, I love you guys and have a great week. Oh, my dog's barking. I gotta go. Bye.